Be about 1.15. I believe that's in addition to maybe 0.6 or so that we poured out yesterday morning. So wouldn't call it drought busted, but really nice. Okay, yes, finally getting the feed bin hooked up so we can get it moved to the farm up the road. Yeah, wife and daughter made Kimber help me hook it up because I said, if y'all are gonna park the horse trailer right in the way where I can't, you know, back straight up to it, you gotta come down here and help me get it hooked up. But we're hooked up. We got a few more chores we need to do here around home before we head up the road. But yeah, we got a little mud. Mud on Hurricane. We're not going anywhere. Y'all aren't listening. Yeah, mud for the first time in about 3 months. So we're happy for it. Broke out the mud boots today. Yep. Glad they do still fit me. All right, y'all. How about y'all get a bucket of feed? We'll go down here and give the bull a little feed. Well, hey, y'all want the chickens out too.
Okay. We'll make sure the dogs don't get them.
The dogs won't bother.
Oh.
Uh-oh. You better put the little ramp back up there. No, that's not where it goes. There you go. I'll fill it up. We won't give him a full bucket, but this way. I'll go ahead and fill it up. That way I don't have to get another bucket every day. All right, there you go. The chickens are happy. They're getting whatever's left over. Yeah, today it's a Wednesday. So you're probably wondering why aren't the kids at school? Well, I guess it's parent-teacher conferences. I should know as a parent, but that is definitely what it is. Well, she can leave the rubber mallet. We don't need the rubber mallet with us. That's for whacking on the bin whenever it gets too, or a little low. So yeah, no school today. So y'all gonna hang out with me, right?
Until Mommy gets back to me.
Yeah, it's the first opportunity they have to bail on me. They're gonna take it, it sounds like. But yeah, while Mom is doing teacher meetings this morning, they're gonna hang out with me. It's actually really nice. I might bring them down here with me more often. Although we're probably only a few seconds away from them getting in a fight over something. But yep, cow herd back there. We'll ride back there and look at them a little later on. We do have some errands we need to go run, do a few things, and we do have to get back because Kaylin and Kimber, well, one reason I didn't unhook the horse trailer and move it out of the way is they're gonna go riding this afternoon. So we gotta get back home in time for them to do that. And yeah, we gotta make several trips. We're actually gonna leave the county this morning. Come on. Put approximately 1/3 of it in the trough for him. Put it right here.
How much?
1/3 of it.
How much is that?
So 1/3 would be 33%. We're gonna split it into 3 feedings. He's gonna eat that today,
Is that
tomorrow.
Like a little bit more than 1/4?
Yes, a little bit more than 1/4, a little bit less than 1/2. Just dump a little in there when I'll tell you when it's enough. And it doesn't have to be exact. That's probably good. Yeah,
Let me get the...
that may be closer to 1/4. That's fine. He's got hay out there, but we will need to probably get him a roll of hay this afternoon. All right, you can leave that bucket there, and I'll feed him another 1/3 of it tomorrow.
No.
Always nice to have your gate getters with you. We actually moved these calves into the north end of this property on Sunday. Yeah, we had actually filmed a little that morning, but I guess you also notice I'll apologize that I only had this one video this week. Willis had ball on Sunday. I had made the mistake of kind of doing the figuring in my head They played at 12:30. They won. Willis actually scored the winning run, walk off. So they're supposed to turn around and play again at 1:45. And yeah, better pull up so she can get in. Rose bush there, multiple rows. Well, we had weather delays, and of course it was, which now it has rained about, I guess about 1.8 inches here over the last few days. But Sunday it didn't rain here. It rained 70 miles east of here where we were trying to play ball. After about a 3-hour delay, yeah, long story short, we didn't get home till well after dark. So I had just a little bit filmed that morning. We decided I'm not going to put out a halfway done video. But anyway, yeah, the calves did get moved up here to the north end of this farm. Grass looks really good, in spite of the fact that we just got rain for, yeah, practical purposes for the first time in nearly 3 months. But we also hadn't been any calves in here in these last 3 months, so pasture's held up pretty good. Oh, I was a little nervous with this full feed bin. It's a little top heavy. My driveway kind of leans that way. Cautious of, are we going to turn this thing over one day pulling it in here? Maybe one day, but not today, right? Right, Willis? All right, these boys are waiting on us. All right, we're gonna give them about 12 buckets of feed. All right. Go ahead and go dump on that one. You didn't wear your mud boots. Here, I'll be dumping them, you be filling them up. Oh, they're stuck together. Here, go ahead and fill me up another one. I'll take 2 at a time. All right. Woo! Woo! Come on, this ain't all the calves. Come on, babies. Woo! Woo! All right, we got 3 stragglers right there, which puts us at 53. We'll see if maybe there's one more coming up behind them. Oh, down there. Okay, that's 54. We're in good shape here. All right, now we gotta run some errands. Oh, we gotta unhook the feed bin, and we're headed up the road. Leave it here, it's full. It'll be a few days before we have to haul any more feed down here to them. Okay, made a trip into town, had to make a few stops, but we were out of mineral. Bro, please don't. It's been so long since he's seen a mud puddle, he doesn't know what to do with himself. But yeah, it's a good example of why I need to stay busy, because when it's rainy, we don't have a chance to do, you know, maybe some normal farm stuff, cutting hay and whatnot. I just go to town and spend money, which, again, we were out of mineral. We needed to go get some, so. But, yeah, that's the way it goes. Yeah, she was getting a little light there on the back end, so we're gonna go ahead and put a bale spear on the back, pick up a roll of hay. That way we can do this a little more safely. Oh yeah, the old boy had to immediately run out there and get him a bite to eat. He wasn't even completely out, but he's gonna have to. Oh man, same hay he's been eating, but for whatever reason, he likes the new stuff better. Check out the new mineral. It's not that different than the mineral that was already in. All right, we'll ride around checking. We did have a new calf yesterday. See if we happen to have had any overnight. That is the newest mom. I don't see a calf though, so we'll ride around and see if we can lay eyes on it. Still got a couple of others. Let's see what number this cow here is. Got a big old bag. You're down to just 5 of the purchased cows, and if you have to calve, yeah, it's one of them. Number 72. Well, I don't know where that newest calf is. We just tagged the calf like 6:30, 7 o'clock last night. She's got it stashed, hidden somewhere. They're a little unsettled. They've got grass out here. It ain't great grass, not a whole lot of it. They just, I don't know. And maybe it's because I'm in the side-by-side and I'm usually in the four-wheeler. They think I'm bringing feed to them or something. Mineral, but no feed. One cow I have not seen. It's one of the ones that should still calve. It might be her there, number 73. Yeah, identifying her and then yep, that is her. So, okay, every cow is accounted for. Just would like to see that newest calf, but again, I'm not gonna, I mean, it's so grown up out here in spots, she could have that thing hidden anywhere. We'll check on them a little later on. Got a few other little chores we want to try to get done, take advantage of a day when we can't do a whole lot else. Y'all going for a ride? All right. Going for
Pie's in.
Pie is in.
We have very good ponies.
Honey is in. Those some awfully pink britches you got there.
They are the Sink Equestrian Dragon Rhinestone.
Wow. Oh, I think I just de-rhinestoned them.
Probably.
Wow. If only Aggie had sold those, that rhinestones probably wouldn't come off. Well, I may see if they can. What do you call those? Just riding pants?
Riding breeches, yeah, tights.
Tights? Yeah. 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 I don't know what to say about that. If Aggie did start making tights, I doubt they would. I doubt I want to wear a pair.
But people like you are married people like me, so.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Let's shut them in there. Girls are headed to Mississippi because, you know,
We're getting ready for a show.
it's just not fit to ride here in Tennessee, is it?
Well, you know, if your daughter would listen to her mother when she's instructed, then we wouldn't be having to do this. But
Yeah.
we all know how it goes.
They gotta go.
Parents trying to teach you something.
Gotta go. Little does she know, her mom was a very accomplished rider back in her day. Probably more accomplished than anybody y'all are going to get lessons from. But no, of course, disrespect to them. But yeah, kids just won't listen to their parents. So, hey, what else is new? All right, Willis and I. What's up? We not gonna cut any hay today, but I did go ahead, greased up the mower. Went ahead and checked the oil and the gearboxes. You know, just some of the more, you know, less frequently done maintenance, but something that we were probably overdue for doing. And we're gonna go ahead and hook it up. Plan is maybe this weekend cut some hay to bale a week from today. You know, the rain looks like after today is pretty much gone again. You know, kind of back to single digit chances, very little. So be getting wrapped up on our first cutting, because heck, that'll be, a week from today we'll be in either the last of September or 1st of October. Was there 30 days in September? Yeah, a week from today will be the 1st of October. So if we get, well, I plan on cutting this weekend, we'll really only have wipe out. We'll have our 40 or so acres Bermuda grass still left, and then maybe another spot or two. Neely! Don't follow them. All right, I'm gonna take this bale spear back off. We're gonna hook up to the disc mower. In fact, when I back up here, let me spin this around. Yeah, I went ahead and greased everything too, that way. When we do mow, it'll probably be Sunday afternoon. And it's been too long since I've been to church for a variety of reasons. One of them, like this past weekend, we had baseball. Now that's a tedder. But yeah, after we got done church, eating lunch, it'd be nice if I can just jump on the tractor and go and not have to service everything up. So, all right, buddy, you may have to kind of hold, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna back right up. When I do, you hold this pin. When I get the drawbar in there, you just drop that right in, okay? All right, we'll see if we can do this. I need to take the bale spear off first though. But, oh yeah, and appreciate everybody. You know, we were joking about always hook the hydraulic lines up backwards. Yeah, what I need to do is just put some colored zip ties on there. Guess you could do the same with electrical tape. Zip ties may just hold out, you know, where you would know left and right. But hey, sometimes it's a little more adventurous to just see if you can get it right. Now, we actually need to run to town here in a minute. When we do, we may, because I've got zip ties, but I just have the generic black and like white ones, which I guess I can make that work. But you may get some color coded ones, and I might make this job a little easier for the future. All right, I'm gonna quit talking and get to work. There you go. All right, get out, duck down. You don't want to get grease all over you. There you go. All right, I'll show you. So then we'll. Most likely. It won't be too bad on that shirt, because at least it's a dark color shirt. That's why you'll notice I never wear light colors around the farm, because it's guaranteed to get stained. All right, here, you want to put that in the bottom of that pin you just put in there? Good job. All right. So then we're going to hook up, it's called a PTO shaft. We got to hook it on there. That's how the tractor powers the mower. All right, that's hooked up.
That the thing that spins around?
Yep. You turn the PTO on the tractor, then it makes this thing spin, which makes the mower turn on and cut. All right, so let's hook the safety chain.
What if this isn't spinning, the mower doesn't work?
Right.
Spinning for you to lift it up?
Now you just need the hydraulics to lift it up, which, yep, these are the hydraulics. One of them lifts it up and down, and which is the top ones. This one swivels it around and out. All right, same thing. The top ones go up and down. The bottom ones are what swivels it. All right, so now is the question of, did we hook them up the right way or are they backwards? Let's see. Backwards, that's okay. We're gonna back it up over there and service it. Yep, the hoses were backwards. I thought the way I had left everything, I would know, but now it's another good reason why we need to go ahead and do that with the zip ties. Okay, so I have, we've only had this mower, well, less than a year, and we have yet to break a knife on it, thankfully, but we're gonna check them. One of the things they really talk about and really promote with this mower is how easy it is to access the bar. There we go. And then how easy it is to change the blades around. So you're supposed to be able to just take this piece right here, there we go. So we'll just repeat that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 times 3, 24 times. What's 8 times 3, Willis?
8. Wait, let me think.
There you go, 24 is right. That's how many knives this thing has. We're gonna, I don't see any broken ones, but we're just gonna swap them around where they'll be, the sharp side will be going. If I can, it's got so much grass and debris in there. Tell you what, we're gonna get a screwdriver, clean that out. I gotta make that a lot easier.
That's a pretty easy question, because I know, because there's only,
You're good at multiplication, is that why it's easy?
It's easy because you put 3 boxes, and then you put 8 in all 3 of them, and then you add all 3 together.
Whatever you say, man. They teach math a little differently these days, but I guess as long as you get the right answer.
What are you doing?
Well, I can't get that tool in there because of all this dried up dead grass or hay, or we've been cutting with it all year. So once I clean that out, then I can insert this tool and pop that up. yeah, once you figure it out, this is definitely a little quicker and more convenient than having to use the impact wrench. There we go. You can see like that blade there, the end is a little bit messed up. Once you turn it over, use that other side. Which really, they're not that dull, but next time, assuming we wear these down pretty good, may have to put a whole new set of knives on. All right, almost done. Okay, now to check gear oil on the cutter bar. All right, now I gotta measure that and see if that looks like the right depth, and then, yeah, is our cutter bar perfectly level? Ooh, and I got hot, it is humid. Yeah, my helper, I told him, I said, pick up the tools. My knees and back from bending over. Yeah, check the oil level, but then I had to.
Where do I put the tools?
You just put them on the back of the truck. I had to pull up the manual on my phone and say, I was like, well, I know we got like 7 millimeters oil depth there. What's appropriate? It says 6 to 9, so we're gonna call that good. Oh, but how do I, yeah, secure that right back there. It's handy, you know, if you are ever in the field and you have a knife break. Yeah, of course, so long as you've got extra knives. In like your toolbox, which we try to always have. Wait a second, go like that. No, that goes right the first time. You got that tool, and you just real easily, well, in our case, we were just turning the knives, or if you need to replace a knife. But, whew, I done got worn out. It's about 12:30. Wild man says he's hungry. We need to go into town. We need to get a few things from the hardware store. One thing, we're gonna get that rod to remake that leg hold from when we're castrating. You know, a lot of people asked us about that, and I was kind of telling people how to make one. Well, now I'm gonna get to see if I gave y'all good instructions. See if I can make one for ourselves now that we broke that one. Yeah, kind of sad, that thing's way older than I am. It's gotta be, I think my dad said he made that when he was in college, and my dad just turned 70, so it's 50 years old. Huh? No, he's 70. 55 to 25, that's 70. All right, but yeah, we got to do that. We need some odd and ends. We need some bar oil for the chainsaw. Last time I ran it, I realized we were out. Well, it seemed like it was another errand or two we needed to run. But may just about wrap it up for this one. We're gonna mow the yard today for the first time in almost 3 months. But I guess it's a long way of me saying may stop filming there. Should have a good bit in this video. Maybe try to keep them short. Y'all let me know. 15 minutes usually what I kind of aim for. We have some that end up closer to 30. Rarely do we end up less than 15. But don't want to bore y'all too much. But we're gonna finish putting up our tools, head into town, get you something to eat. His baseball practice actually got canceled for tonight because of the rain, so they're gonna practice tomorrow night instead. So that means we're probably gonna grill some steaks tonight. How's that sound? Okay, he's super excited. But appreciate y'all watching. Y'all check back with us next time. I'm probably gonna plan on cutting some hay. You never know. Yeah, I don't know, my feelings wouldn't be hurt if it came another shower this afternoon. I mean, again, this rain didn't totally bust the drought. And maybe we didn't get to mow any yard. But doesn't rain, we'll get the yard mowed. If it does rain, we'll sit there and watch it rain, be happy for it. We appreciate y'all watching. What do you tell everybody?
Eat beef and God bless.
See y'all next time. Well, little bonus footage, it did come a nice downpour while we were in town. Yeah, it looks like about another 1/4 inch, so we'll add that to our rain total. Yeah, 1/4 inch exactly. There you go. We when I was at the feed store this morning, 1/4 inch. just one county north of us, they said they had gotten close to 4 inches. But then heck, I was in town, I was home by the office, talked to my brother. He's gotten between 5 and 6. He was like over 5.5 inches before this latest little cell moved through. So looks like we were on the short end of the stick as far as the rain goes, but that'll put us a little over 2 total. So we're very thankful for it. See y'all next time.